coming to Malgudi Days. So, what was your experience when Malgudi Days happened?
I must tell about Malgudi Days, how he transformed the whole thing in a beautiful
Absolutely.
miniature.
Yes.
As you know, this is the one and only Malgudi exhibit that exists in India.
Wow.
And
The
to have
miniature that has been
and,
created,
yeah,
yes.
miniature. There's only miniature. There's nothing else.
There's nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only thing. And so I think you read all those books, right?
I read the books.
He read the.
I picked up the best.
So let's start with how Malgudi Days happened. The original one.
Okay, how it happened.
With how Laxman sir, penned it down.
So this was a tribute for the two brothers that complemented each other. One as an artist and the other as a writer. So in fact, the age difference between the two is 15 years.
Okay.
And when RK Narayan started writing, even the small, articles that he used to write, by then he realized his younger brother is an artist. So he started telling him that whatever I write, you have to sketch.
Okay.
So where they used to take a walk together, and then Narayan would say, today my article is going to be on this story. He would narrate, and then once it is written, by then Dad has already visualized what the sketches that have to come. And then he would, this is how it started with both of them. And the first book that got published of RK Narayan, Swami and Friends, that got world recognition. And so till the last article of RK Narayan, it was only Laxman who has sketched all his works.
Wow.
And then when the producer, I don't know who was the producer for Malgudi Days, when he approached, and there was a lot of interaction he had with Dad more than Narayan, because Narayan's story was already written. But to bring it, in the visually, he used to come home very often and discuss it, and Dad used to also tell him, this is the way it was written, this is the way I have sketched, this is what the story is all about. That is why I think today, if you watch, Malgudi Days, it is so realistic. Absolutely. And it is taken very well from the book. So I think you can still look at it as an epic. Even now, people love watching it.
A slightly technical thing I would like to say.
Please,
Malgudi Days, although it was for television, it was shot on film camera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They shot it on film.
Oh.
So if you see, because the look. So there are 2 seasons. I don't know if it's a season who did that. I think the second one is shot on VHS. And the first original one is shot on film.
Okay.
You see the difference.
Okay.
You'll understand the difference. That's the reason they've shot it on film. And the production design and the entire thing was so rich.
Absolutely.
You know what was the beauty? I think I watched, when I was doing this, after reading the book, I watched episodes. The first time I watched Malgudi Days.
Yeah. I think it's on Amazon now.
Yeah, it's on
Amazon and it's on YouTube also.
Yeah.
Some 20-22 minutes per episode. 2-3 minutes later, you are just pulled in.
Yeah.
Not just the story, but the making part also.
Characters.
Making part also. The whole world is so beautiful. So that's what so people have seen it on TV. So that's the reason we decided to make Malgudi here, because let them watch something tangible.
Correct. And the storytelling that goes on with it. Even though there are no characters, like there are miniatures, but you actually start visualizing that happening. I mean, that is the magic of what you have created over here.
Correct.
And you spoke about the challenge. One big challenge was, we have, when these 2 light and sound shows, these are automated. So when you are programming it, you have to sync it with the light and the audio track.
Correct.
So I kept the audio track as the reference, and the light design and all happened later. For me to get the 2 languages of 2 audio tracks at the same timeline, that was a big challenge, because you can't have 2 sets of light design for 2 different languages. The program doesn't allow that.
Correct.
So that was a big challenge, because when we tell the story of there's a location shift.
Correct.
In Malgudi.
Yeah.
So that the content-wise it has to match, because the light design is set.
Correct.
So that was a big challenge, and I was recording with Bamani Rani and Dilip Prabhakar. For these 2 stalwarts, to ask them to come and maintain the same time codes and all, it was very difficult. Beyond a point, I couldn't. So that's the reason I had to really sit and edit it really finely.
Amazing.
Oh, he has worked very hard,
He's
day
worked
and
very
night.
hard.
Literally, he sat through the night to do it,
He's
the
telling
days
about
on
that,
end.
the railway engine.
Yeah.
He went to Germany to all the way to Germany, right?
No, no, no.
No.
I got it from here.
That was the idea initially.
I got it from
You
here.
got it from here, but you had gone to see that.
Yeah. Since I was there, I scouted for it,
Right.
but I couldn't find it. Good that he bought it here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Because it's out there, I
that
thought.
is the detailing. No, that what
Correct.
matters.
Yes, that's what
Right?
matters. Yes.
See, it's a static miniature.
Correct.
The reason I was very keen on engine is one moving
Correct.
image, like some moving object, and then that's the reason we made a fountain also. The earthquake scene, I had something in mind, but that would have become a huge hassle.
Right.
So I thought one small plate we'll make and we'll move it a little left, right, something like that we'll do. But it was so it was quite a big area. This is not possible. So we gave it up.